Okay, everyone. I just now finished watching The Kissing Booth 2 on Netflix. But is this sequel worth a couple of smooches, or does it just need to kiss off? Find out right now in this spoiler-free review of The Kissing Booth 2. Bad Days! Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the just now released Netflix sequel, The Kissing Booth 2. Well, unfortunately, the film's already gotten dissed by critics and whatnot, but some have called it an improvement over its predecessor. Well, I factually kind of agree, but well, I'll just get into that in a little bit. But anyway, right now, let's just tell you, we have Joy King back as Elle, Joel Courtney as Lee, and Jacob Elordi as Noah, plus Molly Ringwald as Lee and Noah's mother. Now, also in the cast, we have Maisie Richardson Sellers as Chloe, and Taylor Perez as Marco. Now then, I'm just gonna say, now, the story isn't too bad and what have you. Of course, Noah's gone to Harvard, and Elle and Lee are now about to start senior year at school. But now, they're about, well, Elle and Lee are planning to have another kissing booth fixed up for this here charity fair. And Lee is trying to convince Elle to have a new transfer student named Marco to be one of the kissers. And let me tell you, well, I don't know this character's name, but she shows Elle a video of Marco working out big time, just see his abs and what have you, and this is only my one little thing. This isn't a factual spoiler. It's just what my favorite, the funniest part in this movie. Elle accidentally turns on, I think it's her backpack or something. It hits, the switch to the intercom, and it sprays out through the whole school. Everybody hears it, even the principal. That's all I'm going to say. But this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to tell you anything else. But I'm just wanting to tell you what the funniest part of this movie was. Anyway, well, Elle gets to reconnect with Noah, meeting new friends of his and Chloe. Apparently, she's kind of on to Chloe, Elle is, but, well, I won't tell you what happens between her and her. You're just gonna have to watch the movie if you got what it takes. Another good thing I liked in the movie was the Halloween dance sequence. I gotta tell you, Lee and Elle come as Ghostbusters when they decided to, because Lee had forgotten to tell his girlfriend now, well, his current girlfriend now, Rachel, they changed costumes. I won't tell you what they were supposed to be. You just need to watch this movie, okay? I'm not going to spoil that. But I'm going to tell you that this had a few pretty good fun moments and what have you. I mean, now, I love the performances we got from everyone. Joy King once again steals the show as Elle, just like its predecessor. Now, it does have a lot of fun moments. Now, back to the cast. Joel Courtney, once again good as Lee, and Jacob Elordi, once again good as Noah. I did like some of the new characters. And not too bad. I mean, it did have some humor and what have you. And, well, And, well, the direction, Vince Marcello, who returns to direct this since he directed the first Kissing Booth. And, oh yeah, and I almost forgot, it's also based on the book that came out a few months ago, The Kissing Booth 2, Going the Distance, by Beth Rickles. But anyway, also the film's kind of a bit longer than its predecessor. It's over 2 hours. That's just a slight nitpick I have. Now I won't get now, but I'm gonna tell you that the cast was real good. Some of the story was pretty good too. But I feel the story's got more ups than downs, though. Now, for my negatives on the film, I do have a few negatives I have now. I already brought up the... Oh, crud. Well, the stuff that... Well, some of the stuff that occurs, but ain't... Okay, one of my negatives is, since this is the sequel to The Kissing Booth, we don't even see this until almost the very close to the end of the movie and what have you. And yeah, which, excuse me. Yeah. And another negative I've got with the movie is that kind of gets into too much of a predicament and what have you, with in between Elle, Lee, and Noah during the family Thanksgiving dinner and what have you, getting upset and what have you. Boy, kind of not quite as good and what have you. Also, now this is also kind of a slight negative because it was the ending to this, but I'm only going to say it involves Elle and colleges, but I'm not going to spoil that. You need to just watch the movie if you want to, because now I'm going to ask, would I recommend it? I'm going to say, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm going to say, I did like The Kissing Booth too, but it's almost as good as its predecessor, but not quite as good. But it manages to get up there, though. I mean, it has a good cast, same as we saw before. There's another good aspect I liked about the movie was the little dance game that Ellen Lee liked when they were young and what have you. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And she goes into a contest with Marco since Lee kind of... Well, I'm not going to spoil that. So I'm not going to say anything about that. Well, you just have to see the movie, okay? So, anyway, give The Kissing Booth 2 a try. You may like it, you may not. If you like the first movie, fine. But if you like this movie, fine. I didn't hate it or anything. It's just that it had a few downsides. Not too many though, but it did have a few funny moments and what have you. So anyway, I'm going to be giving The Kissing Booth 2 4 stars out of 5. And if I had to go on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably give it... I'll probably give it maybe a 7. Yeah, 7. That would do it alright. Since 4 stars kind of come close to being a 7 or 7.5. I'm just going to go with a 7. Okay, that's going to do it for this review. What did you think of The Kissing Booth 2? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of the underrated Disney animated classic, The Black Cauldron, for its 35th anniversary. Thank you for watching. Now, if you like this, watch these other great movie reviews I did, and these are all Netflix movies. In the upper left-hand corner is my re-review of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. In the upper Right hand corner is my review of the sequel to that movie, To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You, which premiered earlier this year on Netflix. And the bottom left hand corner is my previous re-review of The Kissing Booth, this film's predecessor. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe to my channel. So if you're into rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!